Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you all. While we worked out the technicalities, it's wonderful that we're able to bring an artist like Marcy Rosen here while our musicians are in person. We're thankful that you're all here with us today. We do have some programs with her bio. In case you didn't have time to read it in this week's memo to CGYM, we're trying to give you each week. We have an artist, a little background on the artist you're being hearing and meeting with. Today we have two students to play for Miss Rosen. Darren Lee is a cello student of Hyojin Lee, and he will be playing the first movement of the Dvorak cello concerto. And both of our cellists today are accompanied by Sarah Lee, who graciously has agreed to play for us today. She's a DMA student at the Boyer College of Music and Dance, and also an accompanist for the college. So Darren and Sarah.
Uh-oh. I got no sound from him right then.
You're not hearing anything?
I didn't hear him tune even for a second.
But can you hear us speaking?
Yeah.
Okay, we have the original sound.
Have original sound.
Oh, you have original sound on your computer?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we do also here.
Play your open strings again, Darren. Not even. I hear nothing.
Why?
Here are
Try again.
Nothing. It is.
But you can hear us speaking?
I can.
I don't know why there's no sound on the.
Click this. Try. No. I don't think it's the microphone. I don't know what it is, but.
Try again. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you talking all the
But
time.
you
I just
cannot
don't
hear him.
Nothing.
No, but it's not.
But you hear sound from me?
Yeah, and we have everything.
No.
No music either, huh?
That's something with original sound.
All right, I'm trying it again. Try it again. And for me?
We hear you. Do you hear
Okay,
us?
so then I have original sound on. Are you sure the microphone is selected properly?
I have it on what we use every
Yeah,
week, actually. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
The voice, but not the cello.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Aaron, play again a little bit.
Looks good, don't hear anything. All right, I'm going to try turning off my speaker and listening through the iMac speakers. Try it again. No.
Everything he's doing is.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna turn off my. Oh wait, there. Now I heard you.
Yay, Daniel!
What did you do, Daniel? What did you do? What?
Right. Are we play again just to double check? Yes. Okay. Now I hear you.
So many different people use this thing during the week, and it's.
Alrighty.
Thank you, Daniel.
excellent job. But if the first comment I have to make is that it tends to push quite a bit. And a lot of the things that are hard would be a little bit easier if they didn't rush all the time. So that would be one thing to start at. I don't really want to start at the beginning. We'll try to get to the beginning, but since we have so little time, how about if we start at the double stops in the middle? So starting here. That's one place that it really shouldn't rush. So can you try that and try being in the middle of the bow? But still have a little shape. Yeah. So you don't want to be the loudest you can play there because you still have a ways to go. Good. Now here, do you think you could have a little scoop in the bow? And every time you shift, you use a little bit more bow. The bigger the shift, the more bow. Lots of. And the octaves also, try not to rush. So try to keep that in that bow stroke of a little bit of curve. Just start here, go a little slowly. So I hear that scoop. But what I'm hearing is, but what I'd like to hear is, better, Darren. Now just try it in the middle of the bow. Start in the middle so that as you're using more bow, you can do that on both sides of that point. Good. It's still in the middle. With a little release. That's right. You can do it again. As you're coming down to the repeat, you want to have a little space between the two repeated notes, right? That's right. Do the whole passage now, just still a little under tempo. and you did great with this octaves. That was good. Does that stroke make sense to you?
Mhm.
Yeah. So that should make it a lot cleaner, and it also gives it a more articulate presence, so that we'll hear the notes better. When you hold the repeated note too long, then we just hear kind of we just hear a blur of sound instead of something that's articulated. You can apply the same thing to the ending of the piece. So when you have as you're going up there, you'll also then get that articulation. Try that. Good, but in the middle of the bow and with a little lift. That's right. That's okay. That's fine. To try to remember that, so that you really can hear it. Otherwise, it really sounds, which doesn't have any clarity. Gives you the clarity that you need. That same stroke applies in a couple of other places in the movement. So when you're doing not, but there's a little bit of articulation on every bow. So you have that instead of, and start in the middle of the bow, and then as you get louder, use more bow. Yeah, that's better. You want to make sure. So a lot of the time, the things that come across a little bit unclear are because of the articulation in the bow. So we need a little bit more clarity in our bow stroke. And if we just, I'm sorry to skip around a little. So the same thing is true there, right? Good, much better. I wanted to talk about this passage. Could you just play that for me? Good. So what I hear is kind of a noise. And it's dead because there's no vibrato on the top of the chord. So I wonder what would happen if you break the chord and just hold the top note. And then turn. So that you're singing through that line. Right? Go slow. Go slow. Yeah, so that, on that second chord, so slide your third finger across to the F sharp. Yeah, so it's not flat, so you're not trying to play the fifth, but that's right. That's right. then you really hear the top note, and so then you can feel the and you can feel the chord progression. Right. Okay. Just a minute on the opening, if we can. Yeah. So we really want to hear. So somehow we have to break the chords to the top, so we can still hear the top note. I didn't hear an articulation on the second bar, right? Can you lift up your bow before the second bar? So here, I think it should be a little more even. And turning, so you have a turning point in the center of the measure, taking you back to the next measure. It's very exciting. For me, that gets a little too fast. That, yeah. I don't know that it can go so wildly out of tempo. Yeah, once more. Good. Can you feel this a little more dignified? And then you can have your cadenza. Good. Yeah, better. Yeah, I like that better. And then just another thing. So when you're playing this run, also from the middle of the bow, and as you go up, use more bow. So you're not pressing and forcing the crescendo, but that your bow does it for you. And then, so I think it's fine to hold the tempo a little bit, but not maybe quite as much as you did. So you don't have to pick up the tempo there, but rather the retard can then be organic all the way to the second theme. So could you just try from here? Keep it a little more in tempo. And then don't make so much retard, because there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more measures of retard or relaxing to take us to the second theme. So if you retard too much, then your pianist or the orchestra has to pick up the tempo, and then it becomes lumpy. So make sure you're handing it over to the piano, right? Once more, just do that. So yeah. So don't finish the phrase quite so much. That's right. And same thing. It's not up to you to finish. It's not just you that's playing. It's you and the orchestra, right? So if you finish, then it's either going to get so slow you want to fall off your chair, or the orchestra or there's a dilemma about what to do with the pacing. So make sure it's an organic slowing down all the way to where you come in here. Because you basically don't want to have to pick the tempo up there either, right? Right, and I know I have to go on. And I just want to say one other thing. So when you do this passage, the sforzando is here, not here, right? So make sure you don't smash the beginning of those arpeggios, okay? Okay, thank you so much. Great to hear you play.
Our next performer is Julie Chen. Julie is a student of Gloria dePasquale, and Julie will play the Concerto for Cello and Orchestra by Barber, the second movement Andante sostenuto. Julie?
Beautiful, Julie. Good to see you again. Yeah, that sounds great. I'm a big fan of Barber's music, and I'll just share with everybody. On November 7th, you can buy my new recording of the Barber Cello Sonata, and also includes Schumann Fantasy Pieces and Chopin Sonata. So that's being released on November 7th, if anybody's interested, on the Bridge label. But so I was rather immersed in that cello sonata for the last year or so, and also just have you ever listened to his singing?
His singing?
No. So you should listen to. He was had a beautiful baritone voice, rather high, very narrow vibrato. And there's an incredible recording of his Dover Beach, which is for string quartet and baritone with the Curtis Quartet, with Mr. Cole playing in the Curtis Quartet. And it's just an unbelievably moving experience to hear that. And I think it also gives you a really good insight to the kinds of colors he liked to hear. And so that's one of the things that I find so fascinating about his music, is how to color it and how to look for that intimacy, because I think his music is extremely tender, and this movement is not is absolutely that way. It's very, very tender and very personal, and I think especially his slow movements and the beautiful melodic lines that he wrote are very personal to him. So when you start and go, can you have some kind of story in mind in your playing, something that you're speaking about, so that you're thinking, that you're telling some kind of story, and that you're looking for all the color possible in the music there. Can you try it once more?
Just like a little
Oh, and you can play together. Good. Beautiful, beautiful. So I don't know what fingering you're doing. You're jumping to the D sharp from what, a 1 or?
Yeah.
And you're putting a 3 on it and coming back, is that right? Yeah. I don't mind whatever fingering you want to do, but can it be more of a conversation with itself? So that it's going back and forth with the one that's going down. Yeah, I'm the one that's going up, turning it back. Yeah, try it from just that measure is fine, or the bar before. Yeah. One before the 6/8. Yeah. Good. So I would just maybe think about a different fingering since it hasn't been successful yet. Yes, either figure out how to make it successful. Take a little more time getting back. Or try something else. Do it one more time and just take a little more care with the downward shift. So I know that what's hard is sustaining the bow, right? So the first one. I think you have to be able to move your bow a little faster the third bar. The second time you go up to the B so that you have a little bit more energy in there. So save in the at 1, save. Then up your bow motion, yeah? Let's try that again. One, right at 1. That's at the on the B, yeah. Especially, he has a special way of singing the notes on a cadence. So there's a real sense of weighted finality about the cadential notes. So maybe think about that. So how about the 2 bars before 2? So that's the... So this new key I think has a renewed or an added emotion in it, right? So it's maybe a little like when we were at the beginning, we're a little kind of heavier. Maybe this one maybe flows a little bit more right there. Good. Could you play through that a little bit more? Except the ending. So it feels like a real subito, but the animando should maybe go through those 2 bars, right? Right there. I'm afraid we have to stop. I think your time is up, but it sounds great. Just that part right at number 6, that feels a little empty. So maybe then the piano part could also keep moving through that 6. That would be helpful. Yeah, I think then that whole climax. So I think that those 2 8th notes are so great. Really magical opening there. You sound beautiful as always. Great to hear you. And thanks so much for having me.
Thank you all for being here. Thank you to our performers. And thank you to our accompanist, Sarah, especially to you, Marcy Rosen. Thank you once again. My apologies for the electronics. Other people use this system all week and it goes wacko on us.
Mark, next time we do this, let's sign on like 15 minutes early so that we get it set up.
The problem is we have a rehearsal right up against it. I don't know what happened here, but we got it. Thank you to Daniel for figuring it out. But we're going to have them take a photo with you on the big monitor here, so you can't see them, but they'll see you.